Hello, hello, dear students. How are you? I hope you are well. I am also well. This is Sanjay Pal, lecturer, Department of English, Government Rajendra College, Faridpur. Today, I am going to take a session about passage narration. In my last session, I am going to start from narration and operative sentence and exclamatory sentence, and I also gave you some exercise to practice in your home. I hope you practice those exercise, and I also gave some rules, and I also tell you that the passage narration, about passage narration, and I tell you the, this is not rules, this is only instruction to convert direct to indirect. In my last session, I finished instruction number 1, and I hope that you remember those instruction. Today I am going to start from here. Welcome to my online session. Number 2, you have to write the name of speaker and listener of each speech before the speech. During changing in question, you may not get the name with each sentence, and you may get the name of speaker at first or last. But during the changing into indirect, you have to put the name speaker or listener at first. So I think you can realize in your passage, or in the passage which is given in examination, the passage speaker name or listener name in the last. But when you convert it into indirect speech, you should write the speaker and listener at first. Then you can start your answer. Okay, such as, I have a direct speech. I have called you today. Were you so much busy? He said, I was busy with some official work, said I. In this speech there is a speaker, but in this is the last position. But when you answer, or when you convert it in direct speech, then this will come in the first position. Okay, I will write down the answer. He said to me, this is the last position, but here is first. That he had, this is present perfect, so it will be past perfect. He had called me that day. He asked me. So I think you can realize this part. So you have seen that I have mentioned the name of the speaker and listener before each sentence, and though it is not mentioned before each speech in direct passage, yes, it is your duty to put part reporting verb before each speech in the passage. I hope you can realize. Okay, number 3, you will mention the name of both speaker and listener for the first time. Next, you have to address them by pronoun. So, you use speaker or listener name only one time. Then, if you need to write, you use the pronoun form of the speaker or listener, such as he, she, and they. If the pronoun of the two okay um, sorry if the pronoun of the two person becomes same, you will mark the pronoun words with the first alphabet in the bracket after it, such as he, am, or she, s. But if there is the name mentioned after the speech, you will also mention the name again. Okay, such as you have lost my new bag today. Why have you gone outside leaving it then? Asked the master. I went outside for drinking a glass of water, sir, said servant. So, the indirect form, the master told the servant that he had lost his hair is mentioned as lost his mentioned a new bag that day. He, that means master, asked him as, that means servant, why he had gone outside leaving it. The servant respectfully replied that he had gone outside for drinking a glass of water. You have seen that I have mentioned the name of speaker and listener for the first time. Then I have mentioned them with the pronoun words and maker, he am master, he is servant. Here I have used the word respectfully for the word sir. Number 4, um, in passage, if there are two or more sentences of the same speaker together, you have to use expression said to or told. In our data sentence or narration part, I said this for the first speech, but for the second speech, you will use the expression again told or again said, again asked, added, and further said or further told or further asked. But remember, if the sentence are of similar categories, you will do it. If one sentence is assertive and another sentence is negative or imperative, you need not apply this method. So you will use again said or further said or more said or more added, etc. only on sentence. That means if there is only assertive sentence, 2 or 3 assertive sentence, you can use this. But if there is on assertive sentence, on interrogative sentence, on imperative sentence, you don't use this. Okay, such as you have selected the boy for the job. You will take his responsibility from now. So this is assertive sentence, this is assertive sentence. So you can use again or further or more. The officer said to me that I had selected the boy for the job. He again said that. He again said that. Here the speaker, the officer, has spoken for 2 times, and the sentence category of these 2 sentences is assertive. So I have used the expression again before the second speech. Okay. I give you some instruction. Frequently use same type of sentence. Then the rule is said that, and for assertive sentence said that, and added that, and further added that, and moreover added that, and again added that. For interrogative sentence, asked if, and further asked if, and more asked if, and again asked if. Number 5. There are some certain words or phrase in direct speech which will be changed in indirect speech. There are some certain words or phrase in indirect speech will be changed in indirect speech. Now, direct speech which will be changed in indirect speeches. Now I will show you a chart of those phrases. Here it is. If direct speeches have sir, then indirect speech we will use respectfully said or asked. If there is yes, replied in the affirmative. If there is no, we can use replied in the negative that. If there is thanks, we can use subject, then first form of thank, and then object. If there is good morning or evening or night, we can use first subject, then wished, then object, then good morning or evening or night, then goodbye. So we can use subject, bed, and object, and goodbye. If there is by Allah, God, job, by my life, then we can use sharing by Allah or God or my life. If there is okay, you can use subject and agreed that. If there is hello or hi, you can use subject or greeted that. And if there is replied, asked, uttered, etc., then you can use no sense. Dear students, this salt is very much important for you in passage narration. In the passage narration, those example is very simply we see in every passage narration or every passage narration we find those types of examples. So I hope you can memorize or try to remember those items. So I give some exercise please try to realize and practice. Okay, the boy said sir. So if there is sir, we can use respectfully said. Okay, so the boy said respectfully said that, and this is present. Sorry, this is future indefinite, so, or will, that will be would. And you said yes, so yes, this will be in the affirmative. There is no, you can use in the negative. Here is thanks, so you can use subject, the first form of thank, and object. Good morning, so you can wish. Okay, I think students try to realize. Here is goodbye. Here is goodbye, so bad. Here is by Allah, so swearing by Allah. Here is okay, so we can use agreed with me. Here is hello, so here is we can use greeted. Okay, and dear students, okay, dear students, instruction number 6. If there is any addressing word in a sentence, such as friends, father, brother, sister, mother, king, comrades, viewers, you will use a different structure during changing into indirect. Here is the structure. First you can use addressing, then use object, then as, then friend or father or mother or king, etc., then subject, then verb, then others. Okay, you can see the example. You can notice, he said me, friend, give me this book for reading. So friend, this is addressing, so we can use first address, then object. Here is object, then as, we can use as, then addressing form, then the others using of the narration. So dear student, today I want to stop here. I hope you can realize this session and in my next session I will start from here, but I want to tell you, you should practice passage narration and follow those instructions. If you have any question, please ask me. I will try to solve your question. So today I want to stop here. Okay, dear student,